What do you right now need to say yes to? And before I even dive into this episode, you're probably going to guess that somewhere, either in this episode or maybe you accurately guess tomorrow, there's got to be a list of things that you should be saying no to right now. And that would be correct. But right now, there are certain things that really are going to matter to you more, both in the short term and in the long term, if you do them right now. And I'm going to dive right into them. But before I do, there are about 5 days left in this month. And there are about 5 spots for the Flipping 50 Fitness Specialist at a very special rate. If you want to really learn how to take care of your midlife female clients who are in menopause, wanting to exercise, lose weight, lose belly fat, and already fatigued so you don't make them worse, but you make them better, and you create raving fans who give you tons of referrals, you want to check out fitnessmarketingmastery.com/programs before it's too late. Okay, so I'm going to rattle these off. Speed dating. Are you ready? Say yes to right now Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube lives. You can plan them. You can wing them. And when I say wing them, I don't mean just go on and start showing exercises. When you're going to wing it, you're going to really sit down and have a conversation with people. You're going to sit down and ask, what is it that you need right now? Here's what's going on in our business. Here's how we're handling pivoting. And I know some of you are worried. I know that your clients or customers for a long time. I know that you're wondering and you're curious about what's going on for us. Here's what's happening. Or maybe you share something personal about how you're dealing with the stress, because everybody else is experiencing stress too. So share. But you need to do it. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube Lives are the fastest and most effective way to reach your audience, either the audience you had before COVID, the audience you have now, or a new audience that doesn't have somebody talking to them. You can also say yes to opportunities to be on a podcast or be a summit guest. So look out for those opportunities. In fact, ask for them. Say yes to chances to present at conferences. Every conference is going virtual right now. And, if we're talking big conferences, regional conferences, world conferences, those are all already scheduled almost, 9, 10 months in advance. But there are probably smaller local venues where you could present, and it may not even be, say, a fitness conference, present at a conference for another industry, another business, and do the breakout. Give them a motivational talk about how to take better care of themselves while they're at home, while they're social distancing. How can they eat? How can they exercise to improve their immune system? Say yes right now to opportunities to interact with businesses for exercise breaks and lunch talks. So doing this virtually or doing it live, depending on who you're talking to. But if you've got certain businesses in your local geographic area, even though you might be a digital business, right now you want to say yes to all opportunities to get in front of new and potential clients. So it may be that you break in to a local business and gain online digital customers, but take the opportunity and look for chances to get in front of more people and lead. Say yes to creating challenges for at-home exercise. You can do this for individuals. Just round up groups of people who want to do this and feel like there's a little internal competition and peer pressure, but in a positive way. Or do it for businesses. Raise morale because everybody is a little worried right now. People aren't getting together. We need more connection, and businesses who thrive. I mean, look at Amazon. Not everybody's Amazon for sure, but certain businesses right now are doing more business than ever, not less. And they too need some attention. They need to take care of their staff members and keep them happy and engaged and healthy. Say yes to collaboration with other businesses. You don't even have to know what that collaboration looks like. You can go in and propose something like a challenge I just mentioned, but you can go in and say, look, I'm open to possibilities. Let's talk about the needs of our mutual customers and clients, mine and yours, right now, and see if there's something that we could do together or build together or a way we could cross promote to benefit everybody. Say yes to creative ways to generate revenue, no matter what that is. Look, a while back, a couple months ago, I shared instances where businesses were actually reading stories to children. That was a part of it. Maybe tutoring because somebody on staff was good at math, somebody else was good at English, and they were doing tutoring for kids, giving parents a break while they were doing it, but also helping and basically providing a service of value that they could charge money for. So think of creative ways, even if they aren't directly related to fitness, that you are helping people. If the point is to keep yourself alive and in business, think of any way you can to do that. What kind of unique skills do you have that somebody else would value and pay for? You absolutely should say yes to these things and more. Look for things that get you inside or outside of the box you've been thinking in for so long. If you were doing it for years and it wasn't probably working all that well anymore anyway, you were bored and you'd gotten complacent. You were operating on a schedule, thinking about your 4 o'clock instead of thinking about your client by name and the impact that you were going to have on their life. You've got a reason to get re-engaged again. We've all been presented with an opportunity. Look through all of your files. You've got old ideas, old packages, bundles, programs that you could revise, refresh, and offer at a new price. I was doing that today accidentally. I was digging for something on my computer inside my files, and I realized I have this package, this bundle, this high ticket offer that I could look at right now. And I could offer it right now by tweaking it slightly and making it still something that's very attractive right now for those clients that you have that are still spending money, that still value the value that you're creating, and they need and want what you provide. So don't negate not just the small and little things that you can be doing, but the big things that may actually generate big revenue. Say yes to learning skills that you need to know to really grow your business, to scale your business. You can't help more clients with the 5% of your deepest level skill without getting clients in the first place. Buff up your website. Commit to understanding what qualities make a website easy to navigate and keep a customer on longer. Learn what good copy that converts is and the difference between that and copy your literature instructor would be proud of. By changing your emails and learning how to tell a story, for example, that puts your customer in the scene, that makes them see themselves in the story or say, hey, that could be me, or this one. I know I love it when I get somebody comes up and says, I felt like you were talking to me. That is golden. When you get that, you have improved your connection and you will improve your sales. In order to say yes to these things that I've just mentioned, any of these that you're not doing, you have to say no to something else. There's no way around that fact. Do you need to delegate? What do you need to dump? What might you be doing right now that seems important but isn't? And then this last question is, what do you need to do that seems a waste of time and isn't? So I think we always will go to, what are you doing right now that seems important to you, but it really isn't? Doesn't matter. But the other one, what do you need to do that seems like it's a waste of time, but maybe it isn't? Maybe right now, that 1 hour of brainless, mindless TV that you're hooked on is your stress reliever. It's your escape for an hour. Keep it. But figure out what that is. Don't have hours long of it. Make it something that's worthwhile, that you truly want to invest some time in, and then keep it and use it wisely. Guard it. There you have it. The things that you need to say yes to right now. And tomorrow, I will be back with a short list of the things you should be saying no to right now. And I'll address how it's the things that you should say no to right now during this pandemic while you're trying to make your business survive or thrive. And you should say no to once you've gotten to a certain level in your business. There are things that you were doing before that you shouldn't be doing anymore. And I'll clue you in on a few of those and what some maybe familiar names to you in the fitness industry had to say about that when I asked them long before this pandemic ever came about. All right, there you have it. What are you waiting for? The world needs you right now more than ever.